On this large nervous system model, we can demonstrate structures of the central nervous system as well as of the peripheral nervous system. We'll start by looking at the spinal cord first. Remember, the spinal cord comes off of the brain stem, which goes through the foramen magnum of occiput. As the spinal cord continues through the vertebral foramen, it ends in a cone-like structure around the level of L1 to L2. That cone-like structure is the Conus Medullaris. At the point where the Conus Medullaris is located, the spinal cord splits into fibers known as the cauda equina, which means horse's tail. Also coming off of the Conus Medullaris is a piece of connective tissue that makes a filament or thread-like structure that goes all the way down and attaches to the coccyx. That structure is the filum terminale. If I zoom in here, you can see someone has actually drawn the Conus Medullaris here, and the filum terminale is here in black. Coming back away from the spinal cord, you'll notice there is enlargement in the cervical area. There's also an enlargement in the lumbar area, which is not very well depicted here. Those are the cervical and lumbar enlargements, respectively. Coming off of the spinal cord are ventral rami that recombine in terms of their axons to make different structures. Those structures that are created include the cervical plexus, which is located in the neck, the brachial plexus, which gives rise to nerves that go to the arms, the lumbar plexus, and the sacral plexus. Remember, the word plexus just means network. So the cervical plexus contains ventral rami that make up a nerve called the phrenic nerve. The phrenic nerve comes from ventral rami 3 through 5, and they innervate the diaphragm. Off of the brachial plexus, we see the axillary nerve coming under the axilla, wrapping around the surgical neck of the humerus. We also see the musculocutaneous nerve right here. Coming straight down the middle is the median nerve. Towards the thumb, the radial nerve. And on the pinky side, the ulnar nerve. Notice on this model, this hand is in anatomic position, which is why I pointed the structures on this side as opposed to the other side. Coming off of the lumbar plexus, there are two nerves you need to know from this model, including the femoral nerve. Now, as we look at the model, it's this leg that is in anatomic position. So here's the femoral nerve going straight down the front of the femur. We also see the obturator nerve located on the medial aspect of the thigh. Coming from the sacral plexus, we see the big, thick sciatic nerve on either side. Here's the sciatic nerve here. Here's the sciatic nerve here. The sciatic nerve will split to become the common fibular nerve and the tibial nerve. We can also see the sural nerve in the back of the calf. So here's the sural nerve, the tibial nerve, and going to the lateral aspect, since he has his foot turned outward, this would be the common fibular nerve. There's also a nerve that comes off of the sacral plexus, which you'll probably want to know for A&P2. That's this nerve right in here, number 72. That is the pudendal nerve. The pudendal nerve innervates certain organs within the pelvic cavity, including the urinary bladder and certain internal reproductive organs.